We're back online. I don't know what happened. I must have messed up something. Let's see. Let's go here, videos, and back to the stream. Alright, I'll just wait until people coming back. So, project inquiry sent to, that sounds good to me. And what we can do is, we want app development, website development, API development, or custom. Place this here on the action attribute of your form. Also make sure your form uses method post financial. Alright. That's simple enough. So we won't need that anymore. Let's see, form. We're back. Yes. Don't know what happened, but we're back. Let's use form group. And label is gonna be, let's check, name and email. This is gonna be name, text, or actually that's why why aren't we leaving it like that? And say, for example, class 12 for mobile, but 6 for larger, for at least tablet. And that's gonna be name. For name and text. John Doe. The ID is name. Text me, we will never share your email with anyone. Oh, we don't need that. So let's have a look. There we go, John Doe. We can actually do MD, I think. Oh, is it MD already? Interesting. So then, this is 12, and here we start with... Okay, so maybe we want... Yeah, let's keep it like this. Looks good to me. I only see Angel in the chat. Hey, one man, last man standing. The cool thing about the daily stream is you can see how quickly you can actually accomplish things on a daily basis if you invest just an hour or two focused work. All right, that's gonna be six as well. That should work, but it's not. Now it's working, and also we don't need that one. We will adjust the email stuff in a second. Also, the label, it says form group, right? I don't see the label because it's, I think, white. So let's say the card has text dark. And there we go. Back! It's a pretty bad estimate considering the distraction of chatting with people though. Well, explain yourself. What do you mean with bad estimate? I feel like we're still pretty good productive. Let's do another row up here. Right, did I estimate anything? Of course, if you're not talking. Hey mom, this is my mom. It's in the morning right now, right?
Yeah, it's on her message.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning in Berlin, I think. And my mom just said good morning. Mom, falls du das gerade schaust, das ist die neue Webseite, die ich gerade baue für mich. Und das ist meine alte Webseite, die gerade noch online ist. Und wenn ich fertig bin, dann wird die hier online sein. I just told my mom what's up, because she's not that. She didn't learn English yet enough to understand all what we're saying. Philip. I have a cousin whose name is Philip too, and I'm not sure if this is him right now. What we want to do up here, we want to have a select box. So let's go to Bootstrap again, a Dropbox, like so. Oh yeah, we have to adjust our email here down there too. So let's just say email, and say johndoe.com. Like so. I don't like that there is not enough space even for this size. Maybe we should still have for MD6. Let's say LG. 12. So it's still one of another, and then from here on, it's gonna be enough spacing. Looks good to me. What can I say? Oh, it's my cousin. Hey. So Thanks for your support. So you're pretty early up right now. I assume you will be soon on the way to your work. My mom likes the new site. Thank you, Mom. So let's put this in here. And this is gonna be a project type. Let's do it like so. Type of the project. Right? And then project type. The label for should always match the ID of an input field or select or whatnot. And then now we can say iOS app development or website development or API development or custom. Let's see. There we go. Custom or combination of above? Maybe just combination of above? So, and additional details. We can do input required, required, and that's gonna be selected by default. Let's do one last input field for the optional. It's gonna be the same, similar to this one, actually similar to this one. It's type text and not email. And it's gonna be comment, details, additional details, optional. Philip, I'm up so early because I'm packing boxes. When I come home from work in the evening, I'm too tired. You're moving? Are you moving? And if so, where? And are you moving with someone together? Also, did you start your new work already? Because I know about your new position that at some point you should start, right? No, yeah, it's great. Alright, so you're packing boxes for something, but it's not for moving. Oh, you love it. That's great to hear. I'm happy to hear that. Especially after some issues at the old work with some not so kind people. So the ID is gonna be details. Hey all, Marcel, hey, welcome to the stream. We don't need a placeholder. Marcel, what are you up to? Are you chilling? Are you working on something? Okay, so we're almost done with the form. additional details, email, and then once we're enlarging this one. And now the submit button. So this is gonna be yet another. I could also leave it. No, I don't want to leave it out. Call 12. And what I can do is use the form group down here yet again. This form group gives actually a margin, as you're gonna see. And you'll have the margin here for the button. Let's see, input, type, submit, class, button, danger, and then saying value is submit. And also say text center, bam. Got the submit button there. And once we submit this or try, it will say, hey, it's required. All right, so that's my name. My email is email.com. I want the new Instagram. Submit. And now I'm not a robot. Return to original site. There we go. And new submission. Hey there, someone submitted a new form. So I just got the email. Let's check on here. Account. Forms, billing details, form count, project inquiry here. Submissions. That's something. Status has dispatched. But why am I not seeing any, your email modify this form, place wherever you want your form. Okay, we got this. Text error message, submit. Your email. That's fine, we don't necessarily need that. HTML with file upload. That's interesting that this would work too. But I wonder why I'm not seeing the details, I want to see the details about what I wrote in the form, and I don't see them here in my email either. Here's what they had to say, and then it's empty. Why though? Let's see. We have if we say input type text name input. Oh, we're missing name. That makes sense. All the inputs are needing a name because that's how the values are linked to. So this is gonna be name. This is gonna be email, and this is gonna be details, and that's it, right? Name, email, details, name. Oh no, type of sub project 2. Project type. Let's refresh. Let's try it again. Martin Lozek, some email.com. Hey, listen, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Submit. Not a robot. Return to original site. Let's open up our program. And there we go. Project type, iOS app development. Name, Martin Lasik. Email, some email details. Hey, listen, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. That's great. It works. So we have our form, and if I click contact, it will scroll down to the footer, but basically to the end of the website where the form is located at. So if you want to implement a form yourself, just use Forms3. It's awesome. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward, easy, and you can link up to 2 emails. What I could do, instead of an input for additional details, I could say text area, and then say row 1, I think, and then text area, closing it, like so. Shouldn't this one be text area, form control, rows? Oh, not row, rows. I just want 1 row, and once you start typing, you'll have, I can also do 2 rows actually. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's good. See more, this is gonna be a sub page. But see more is gonna be projects. It's all broken right now because we removed a lot of stuff. You can also clean up. See, this is gonna be the project website, project sub page. This is what we're gonna focus on next. I will have to export some frames for will I? Trying to think. Yeah. Yes, I will. I want to do this to have them for app landscape, app portrait mode, reusable, and then for website reusable, and then you can always set the background color of some sort. I think that makes sense to be reusable because it will only add more projects, right? And it's not going to be a popover as I initially intended it to be, but it's going to be a sub page. Imprint. We should change that at some point too. I also wonder why this image is 1 pixel on top. Oh, this might be my fault regarding cutting it. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's me. We have them images here. Not projects, but this is app development, right? API. It's a website. So let's open this right here. Fix it. Yeah, I can see the gray border. So if I do that, save it and do the same to this one if not done already. Refresh. This is fixed, no line there. I think we don't have a line here. Maybe on the, let's see. Yeah, on the right side we do. let's grab this. God damn it. Cut, done, fixed. How did you make an icon and screenshots for Social Down in order to upload it to App Store? How did you get to know the size and pixels of icon and the screenshots? And also, how did you add iPhone borders after clicking the screenshots? Google. As simple as that. The answer is Google. I just Googled literally your questions. So like, you can even go and say iOS App Store icon sizes, right? And then you see, I don't know, the first solution already. Size guidelines for Google Play and App Store, and then just go here and it says, hey, it has. But you can also actually, you see it, let me put it different. If we open recent Social Down right in the assets folder, and you say app icon, this is what is used for iPhone app. Spotlight, iPhone, notification, and it says 20 points, 29 points, 40 points, 60 points, right? And 60 points, I think it should be, if it's 1x, it's 1 pixel, 1 point is 1 pixel. If it's 2x, then 1 point is 2 pixel, which means this should be 48 for this one, and 3 times of that should be for this one, and you just put it in here. Here you see 1021, 1x, which is immediately or equal to 1024 pixels for that. Have you used Adobe Illustrator? No. Or have you always used Sketch? I have always used Sketch for designing. Everything I know about iOS development and server-side Swift development, I learned through free resources that I Googled. It's just that. No one ever taught me server-side Swift development or iOS development. Google is my senpai. Let me think. Do we want to start doing the... Yeah, we can just do that. I mean... So, project... Oh, let's also clean up the backend for it. Because the backend now has lots of stuff we don't need anymore. For example, the way of how I use project. It will have a name, a description, and a link. This is going to be the Slack. Title, description. The kind could be, yeah, interesting. This could be iOS landscape, iOS portrait. And then link URL makes sense. Image URL should be for portrait. Yeah, all right. Link URL. Let's do a project. I don't know what I use Slack for. We can search that. Let's Slack strings, Slack Social Down. Yeah, but I mean, oh, I used it, I think, for teasing it in the front. Okay, I don't need that anymore. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, okay, so no Slack. Just need, say, the name, right? What else? What then description, and then we have the link URL, and we have the kind, obviously, and image URL. So kind iOS landscape case, iOS portrait, and web. We just have landscape, portrait, and web. Hey, welcome to the stream. Some cryptic letters I cannot pronounce. Can you spell out your name? So I can welcome you properly. Alright, so that means also, yeah, we have Momoko, for example. Project, kind, it's gonna be iOS landscape. I wonder why this would not work. Alex! Oh, really? I love that you are so confident. I just graduated a couple months ago and I'm afraid to apply for jobs because I don't feel I know enough. Angel! Let the companies decide whether they want you or not. Don't decide for the company. If someone wants you, go get the job. Like, apply for 100 jobs, or let's say 10 jobs a day. Just do that for one whole week. Write applications, and then afterwards sit back and wait for all the responses. And take every interview as a training, not as a goal to like land the job. Obviously, if it's happening, good, but take every interview as a training for the next interview, for then ultimately the job you want to have, so you'll be well prepared. Prototype is not convertible to... what is it?
So inspiring.
You're so cute.
You're so inspiring.
String. I wonder... let me just remove all of that. Okay, now it works. Name, it's gonna be Momoko IO. Description, what do we say here? It's a fast-paced something. Link URL, we already have that. And image URL, since this is landscape, we will figure that one out. We will do that. It's gonna be some image URL. Laurent, to be honest, the seniors who are gonna interview you are thinking the same thing about themselves. You shouldn't stress about that, especially as a junior. I 100% agree with Laurent. I'm always saying Laurent, assuming you are French. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, again, I 100% agree with Laurent. You will never feel like you know enough. Even now, I could just, I know I don't know everything. There's like, I maybe know 20%, but those 20% are already enough to build 80% of what's required. You know what I mean? And the rest you always learn at the job. A junior position is, for example, a position where you learn to code. You can even apply for a junior position without knowing to code. I've heard a story from someone who applied for a job who didn't know to code, but who would just say he's eager to do so and wants to do that at the company and take the chance. And they took him and he learned to code as a junior developer at the job. So it's really up to the company. If they want you, go get the job. So let's see images. social down, Momoko PNG. Let's just move that. Use that one. Yes, takes a German to pronounce my name correctly for once. Haha. I'm Polish, by the way. Any good senior or lead that interviews juniors will want you to show more drive and will to learn, rather than actual knowing everything already. Agreed. Hey Laurent. I basically can just let you speak for me because I agree with you. So we have that one. We don't need complete project list. Project list. And we got the list here. We could also just say project list, right? Static, all projects. Let's do just that. Let's have all of it here. So then we can say, for example, roots. For projects, we can say project all. Sorry for taking over, Martin Lasik. No worries at all. I appreciate it. That subject is really big issue in software engineering, in my honest opinion. I got carried away. No, absolutely no worries. I like that you actually respond too. I'm backing you up. You're backing me up, basically, based on experience. And again, I totally agree with you. Projects. Current site is projects, that's fine. What we can do, projects context. Actually, we have a context for all of them. Encodable. I wonder why I would do that. Current site. Current site. Exactly. Oh yeah, because of this one. Because that's different for each site. Let's see. Actually, we could say site info. I want general information. And then we can say additionally, but that's gonna be the view data, right? Oh, we can keep it like that. Let's just do that. Let's say context, let's say view data instead. We don't even need the folder right here. Let's just create a new file right there and say view data and have struct view data and then struct, for example, project. And this is gonna have encodable. We don't need paper. And we are going to move everything in here. So home context is actually the first one. Oh, it doesn't need project, and home doesn't need, actually we don't need home context. What I use the context for is also to know which site is active to highlight the links, and for home we don't need anything. so that's fine. So home is gonna be, we're going to delete it. Imprint context is needed, so that one is gonna be highlighted, just like so. Let's say shop context 2. And now let's delete all of that. Goodbye. Unnecessary clutter. Let's put this up here. Daniel, may I know your playlist? Really nice music for coding. I agree. So let me pull this up again for you. You just go to Spotify and then Mikkel and Game Chops. This is the playlist. Wait a second. One sec. This could be the wrong one. This is the right here. This is the right album. That's the playlist. Has to look like this one. And we are looping basically over and over again. All right. Back to the implementation right here. I love watching you code in your live streams. It's like soothing and it goes in a flow. It's so inspiring as well. AJ, I really appreciate your words. Thank you so much. It's always cool to get good feedback and once in a while regarding the things I do. Okay, let's run the project, see how and what I like to do most of very often is just run the project knowing there are errors and just jump through the errors here instead of searching them myself and then fixing. So for example, we don't need this, right? We don't need any of that. Shop context is unresolved, but only because we have view data shop context. We can even, this should work. Do we want to use context? No, we just want to use view data. And then this shop, for example. And then view data imprint and view data projects, like so. And home doesn't even need context at all. This should run again. Thanks from Bolivia. Hey, greetings from Tacoma, Seattle. Tacoma. Actually Tacoma, just Tacoma. Type view data has no member projects, maybe because it's project. And then count to view data project. Obviously. Are we? Project is encodable. And then oh yeah, we have. But I want to have with a name clash here because we don't have. I want to have this to be projects. That's the only thing how we solve it right now, because this one thinks it refers to this struct right here instead of to the other struct, but that's fine now. I wanted to have its projects anyway because it's a website. And this one is now projects and now it should run. Encodable, that's fine. I should have made this encodable. Now it runs. And now everything works again. Let's go here. Imprint still highlighted. Interesting. It would move down. Okay, we can leave it. I don't like it necessarily, but let's fix it another time. So we clean up a little bit of the backend, and I would say let's stop here for today. I mean, we finished the social media section, social proof section, we finished the form, we tested it, it works too, and we cleaned up and prepared the backend for tomorrow's stream when we are going to implement these components. And I think once we got this, we're pretty much done to start deploying the website. And once deployed, we will get into SSL certificates and see how we can implement an automation to auto-renew our certificates every few months. So we have actually HTTPS instead of just HTTP, which is the case right now. And it says not secure, but there's not really anything you should be worried about here. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching and joining the stream again. Let's catch up tomorrow if you will. I'm gonna push the project as always. My website is, if you want to have a look at it, it's on GitHub and it's open source. So let's see, it's GitHub Martin Lasek /website, and then you can see the old picture, but also the code from yesterday, and I'll push it from today. Git commit. Let's do it like shorthand. Added social proof. Added form. Project form. Like so. Git push origin master. And that should be it. It's now on GitHub, the current state of the project. Guys, Laurent, Angel, and Adrian, and everyone else who's still in the stream, have a good evening. See you tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, bye.